Why would I want him to be slower? Oh, wait a minute. Is this a different build? $14 speed. I can get 12 speed back. We got 3 and a 2 and then a nothing. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. What's up? I did. I haven't looked at it yet. I'll do it today. Okay. Okay. That's actually pretty good. Four. That's 4. Hmm. I'll leave that alone. It's not what I wanted, but that's better than the other one. HP fine, but this could use a better speed because. Okay then. Oh, rework attempts 4. Holy moly. Hmm. I've got a glyph thing where I have to do 100 glyphs right now. So I'm going to be doing a lot of glyphs. If it's like Marvel Strike Force, I would be interested in playing that. I do like wrestling. Hmm. That code is for Marvel Strike Force. I have one for Raid. Hold on. I have a code for Raid for today. You pull it up. This is for Raid. Let me get the, and I'll pin it. Da, 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 da. Here you go. That's a new promo code right there. Yeah, that came out today. All right, I use Alice in Arena, so let's do Alice.
Nuts, bubbles of joy arise. Know ye, my friends, Eden and Wendy. Name them, O herald. Eden laugh when these nuts strikes the back of your mouth. Amen, amen. I was stricken with the malady ligma. What ailment, O sufferer? Ligma nuts. Praise be. Do ye enjoy the pudding of joy? We do, we do. Putting these nuts in.
Yeah, so new promo code for today in Raid. RaidShadowLegends.com. You can throw that in the event dungeon. If you want this is the Raid playlist right here. Yeah, no doubt. I'm doing well. Yourself? Oh my God, what is going on here? Minus 12% damage. For what? More accuracy and resistance? Okay. Wait a minute. Why is the crit rate not maxed? Hmm. Hello. How's it going? Paranciola, how you doing? Yeah, I went 12 for 12. Oh, I did stream Marvel Strike Force, yeah. We did all that. We went 10 for 10 on War Attacks. We talked shit. We talked about the Spider-Man and Hulk reworks. Yeah, we did all that. Should have jumped on the Lego bricks and minifigs. The Lego scandal and made like 900 videos about that, T-Dats. We could have had a blast. Woof. Arbiter over 300. Ooh, that sounds like a blast. I think your video will be up shortly. And this may be your video. I don't remember. It may be this one. I might be publishing your review right here. Is this you right here? Well, yeah, he has from what I see it, actually potentially actual. What the hell is going on here? Why would I change? These are all way worse. Holy moly. What is going on with the optimizer today? What is going on with the optimizer today? What is going on? You should be making videos, man. Hi, I'm T-Dats, and Legal Eagle doesn't know shit. Here's the real scoop here. And that's why I'm the T-Dats. Get fucked, Legal Eagle. That guy's a nerd. Nobody should listen to that guy. Brain rot? Yeah. Here's what Legal Eagle missed and why he's terrible. Hashtag garbage information. Here's what nobody's telling you about the bricks and minifig situation. Top 4 things you need to know now about everything that's wrong with this lawsuit. Mm-mm-mm. All right. No, I watched I've watched a couple of Legal Eagle. I don't mind Legal Eagle. He's probably my default. I don't like the way that he sandwiches in his asset recovery affiliate thing. Like it's just he presents it in a way that it just is like, no, dude, you're just referring everything out to somebody else and collecting a commission. You're literally just marketing. I just don't like the way it's presented. I don't feel like it's genuine. I like Legal Ego. I don't like the way he presents some of this. All right, well there we go. Are we gonna be faster though? Oh, come on. So that's going to be -5, but I can make it up here. Let's do it. Hmm. I know. It just the way that he presents it is like, dude, he's collecting massive amounts of commission on every referral. He's probably just referring because he's got. I mean, good for him, right? But the way that it's pitched is like, I don't know. I just feel like, I don't know. Maybe it's just a nuanced thing. I just feel like there was a better way of. Anyways, that's a small thing. There's just a lot of ads, and I don't know. Hmm. Okay, we're gonna do that. Well, yeah. I mean, hmm. Probably back off of that. All right, what do we got here? Show differences. All right, I guess. I wonder if I feel like 250 is about as low as one can go. I mean, how much legal work do you think he actually does at all? You know what I mean? I mean, it's yeah. I feel like and I do understand that he wants to diversify and use like different lawyers and ramp out the teams and have different people doing different stuff. I get that. Legendary godlike, legendary bin. Oh my god. All right, well. I hope this works. I'm kind of annoyed with I kind of feel like I put playing these nodes off for a while now because they're just too frustrating. Actually, I need to use these. All right, and then we're going to do the last one is Phoenix Champions. And then we will go into battle. Wait a minute, that's not right. I'm always surprised I never have enough of these talons. Or in general, just, yeah. I don't know how I never have enough talons. I need to save those. Everybody that cheated can introduce the Battle World bonus mission. That's true. Well, that looks great. Yeah, I feel like I've been wanting to do like this massive overhaul for a while on some of this stuff. It's been a minute. And the main reason why I'm doing this is also because I've got a really annoying Ramen 2 mission where I have to use 100 glyphs. And I know I should be saving perhaps some of this. Ooh, let's do that. Is that a good one? Yeah, that's a good one. We got to take this all the way up. Why doesn't this guy have all this maxed out? Come on. $22 million, yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm just under 20, so we're in the same place then. feel like I should just push this button until I get a 4. There we go. Same thing here. Okay, never mind then. All right, we ready to YOLO this? I'm ready to YOLO this. We are going in. Boy, that took forever. All right, so there is the main problem right there. Ah, that's not good. Oh boy. All right. Yeah, we're not going anywhere now. Oh, that was awful. You didn't miss anything. There we go. Hmm. Okay, we got a chance now. Oh, come on. I think we got a problem if we're not getting past the first round, for real. And I know it's Nell that's giving me all the problems, but still. Yeah, if we're not getting past this first wave, right? Oh, come on. Oh, that's not great, though. Who's the real troublemaker over here? I don't even know. Hmm. Oh my God. Don't like this at all. Oh, come on. I didn't get through. I didn't get there. Come on. I got to get through. No, 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 no. That's not going to work. All right. Oh my God. Let's put He-Man in here and see if I can get anywhere with him. It's way better. Holy moly. Almost got you, right? What the hell? Oh my God. All right. This is better. Let's look at He-Man real quick. Rest reviews? Yeah, I could. Absolutely. Are you on my Discord? Ping me there. Ping me there and then we'll do it. And then I'll probably give this a break for a minute. Yeah, just at me and then I'll add you. We'll go from there. How you been doing? Haven't seen you in a minute. Hmm. Hmm. Stats. I don't want him to be slower. Like if he's slower, what's the point? I have the power. All right, that's what he's doing right now. I wonder how I am coming along in that quest. 61 out of 100. Let's go. I wonder if I got through the spending event. Yeah, that's done. Oh, I actually have a bit more to go on that. How much more time do I have? 1 day? Okay. All right, it's good that we're doing this then. About as good as a time as ever to do these. I don't understand where these builds are coming from. I just don't know. I have a hard time understanding how these builds are just getting so much more worse. All right. Well, that's a good one. Hmm. Yeah, just at me. Okay, I see it. Give me a minute. Let me see if I can get through this first, and then I'll. Give me just a minute. Yeah, I got you. All right, I added you. Hmm. All right, let's do this. This requires attention. 1 in 3. Woohoo! All right. Yeah, hey, name. Here we go. That should make things a little better now. I like to see how far I can get on this, and then if I can't, then I'll just go. Um, Almost gotcha. Got you, bitch. All right, we got to get through there. This is a problem. We can't let that go. All right, we're fine, I think. Let's see. Holy, you gotta be, holy fuck you. All right. Oh my God, this is so annoying that I did all this reworking and we're not really moving forward. Okay, that's what I needed then. That kind of sucks. Get wrecked? Almost. All right. All right. Okay, that's good, right? Hmm. Wow, we didn't get anywhere. Hmm. All right, well, that's beyond maddening. That's beyond maddening. It just really is. All right, I'll go look at your account now. And then we're gonna do a. We'll do a. Let's see here. Let me load it up on my tablet. That did not go the way I wanted it to. And then we got to do. I want to do a Reddit review for a little bit. All right, I'm going in. All right, we're going in. All right, let's see. I'm gonna try to finish that up in the background here. Crypt Keys, Sacred Order. Wow, that was garbage. All right. Did you do the code for today? Good. Okay, you're good. Oh shit, you got a 20 million account. Holy shit. All right, we'll take a look. Um All right. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll just see if there's any like things that I would do differently. So everybody has a different level of activity, but I just wanted to give you a reference point of what you're doing here. First of all, your win-loss ratio is really high, or bad rather. You know what? Let me pull up mine and show you mine on my screen here. Yeah, I'm going to make some suggestions, and before I give you any suggestions, 20 million accounts a big deal. You've been playing the game. You probably know things that you could help me with. Probably everything goes both ways, right? And two eyes are better than one. And it's everybody has the ability to play this game differently, and I love that about Raid Shadow Legends. So the suggestions that I'm going to give to you are the ways that I play the game, right? And that doesn't mean it's better, because if I look at the way Cat plays the game, it's very different than the way that I play the game. Now, in the meantime, I'm going to pull up my account just to, because we have a similar size roster. And the first thing that I'm going to have you consider is activity levels. And I'm pulling that up right now. Let me pull up. Let's see. How do I get this to show up here? Top layer source. Let's see. Tablet. And you can see that I have 116 wins. I got to get this so that I can toggle this real easy. Hold on. It's going to take me a second. Gameplay source tablet. Oh, I see what this is. Okay, let me try it that way then. I don't normally use this, so it's kind of... Oh, I see now. That's the way to do it. All right, I got it to work. No, it's not. It's just... You want to see what my defense is? And I think this is the key, is my defense. You ready to see my defense? I think it has something to do with it. I really do. And then that way I'm dropping down into areas where it's easy and I'm always going in accurate time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm that guy that does that. So I would try that. I mean, like right here, this is easy, right? Oh, you're running turtles. Why aren't you running Donatello lead? Donatello lead is what you want if you're going to run turtles. I don't know that you should be running turtles. Oh, you have Carnage. Oh, you have a great account, man. Dude, you have Carnage. You have Thor. You have Sun Wukong. Do you have Fabian? You have Titus. You have Newt. You have Fabian. You have Marius. Yeah, you have. Yeah. You have to run Fabian. Fabian and Marius are really good right now, but you can run like Carnage, Fabian, Marius, and Arbiter. Yeah, I mean, I would consider. Oh, you got Hilvy. Yeah, Hilvy. Yeah, you have all the. Yeah, maybe do like Hilvy, Hilvy 9-piece Mercurial with Fabian. Carnage or Empress with Marius. Something like that. And you have Carnage in a 9-piece Mercurial. He's good to go. Well, what do you want to do with Marius? Yeah, you don't have enough accuracy on him for sure. That's not going to work. Yeah, and I don't think he's fast enough either. I mean, I'll just show you my Marius. My Marius is set up for PvE more than PvP right now. So keep that in mind. All right, I'm going to do this because I want to. I'm sorry, I'm playing my account. My Marius. My Marius is mostly set for PvE. So I'm running 9-piece Slayer, right? 9-piece Slayer, which is bonkers because 6-piece Slayer will give 30% of enemy defense when using AoE skills. The thing about Slayer is that there's not a lot of characters that are fighting for my best Slayer gear, like my Merciless gear. My Merciless gear is getting fought over by like everything in my account, right? But Slayer, not so much. Yeah, Slayer. Who am I going to put Slayer on? He's perfect for Slayer. Fills this enemy's turn meter by 50% on the first hit on each enemy from AoE attacks. Yes. 30% extra damage. He's perfect. He's built for Slayer. In PvE. PvP, yeah, you might have to do Merciless. You might want to do like Stone Skin Lethal or, whatever, right? But if you look at where he's at, I mean, he's at 427 accuracy, 268 speed, 102 crit rate, 370 crit damage. I mean, it always could be better, right? You want to get as much defense as possible. You have 7,000 defense, which is great. Way higher than mine. 288, that's great. Speed, fine. I think where you're getting stuck is on the accuracy. You got to have the accuracy on Marius, because this right here is pretty much like get fucked. Each hit decreases the duration of all enemies by 1 turn. Oh man, that just runs over Stone Skin even. It's just really good. Yeah, that'll delete all, that'll get rid of all the Mercurial Total Guard. It's just good. Soul Reap, this is interesting. I do crushing. There's a couple. I mean, I don't know. That might be the way to do it. I don't use this one. Yeah. Zone 3 bonus can't be beat with Annihilus. People can do 2 of the 3 waves, though, without Annihilus. I can do only 1 of 3 waves. You get point for each wave. Anyways, I would look into Slayer gear. And it's not that Merciless is appropriate on him, for sure. I mean, Merciless is great, right? 35%. This, in some ways, Merciless is better. I get that. But I feel that there's a lot of demand for my Merciless gear, and there's not a lot of demand for my Slayer gear. That's the point I'm trying to make. All right, so you did 2 out of 3 waves. Okay. Anyways, I would rethink your arena team away from turtles, because your arena experience should be like just like oh, I won. I mean, I'm in a battle right now, I think, or maybe I'm not. I mean, let me show you my arena experience. It's look at how easy my teams are. I think it's because I have that 1-person defense. I get easier teams. Well, I'm gonna just hit end and do it. Yeah, Calvalex is good too. But this is just, I don't know. I think Fabian is probably the most important PvP OP character right now in the game, at least the most important common legendary one, right? Because the bullshit that Fabian does sidesteps Mercurial. Fabian basically screws over any of your opponent's legendaries. I think Fabian and Marius are very much anti-Mercurial right now. See right there, they're all screwed. All their cooldowns are fucked because of Fabian. Fabian, I use 5-piece supersonic with as much speed and accuracy as possible. Just like insane accuracy, insane speed. Like no consideration of other stats. Speed plus accuracy. As much accuracy I can get, as much speed as I can get in a 5-piece supersonic. I run 9-piece Mercurial on this team that I'm playing right here. I've got 9-piece Mercurial on Hilvy, 9-piece Mercurial on Predator, and then I've got Stone Skin Lethal on Empress. And that's what I'm saying. And the reason why I'm not running Marius is because Marius, I have that's 9-piece Slayer. If I was doing like 4-piece Stone Skin, 4-piece Lethal, I'd be running Marius in Arena instead. But you see how fast this is? I mean, I can do like 30 matches without any problems. So I would just revisit your Arena thoughts altogether. I don't think the turtles are helping you. And you can have a 90% win rate. I run Lady Annabelle on defense, and I'm always creeping towards that 3,200 mark, and then I run 20, and I go 20-0. I just sit down and do 20 attacks, and I just run over everything. If that makes any sense. I wake up and I'm like, oh, I'm at 32-10 because I've been losing, and then I just do 20 matches and I win all 20 all the time. And it's because I'm dropping down with Lady Annabelle, and I stay above 3,200. And then if I'm not playing a lot, I will dip below 3,200, and that's like, okay, I'm not playing enough. But you can definitely stay ahead of the fall if you play enough. But you see how easy that is? I'm just like, oh my God. And then because it's so easy to win these matches, I'm more inclined to play Classic Arena because I'm trying to max out. So, and I'll show you my Great Hall. There's a lot of advantages to playing a lot. I mean, if I just look at my Great Hall, this match I might not win, but it doesn't really matter, right? You never know. Sometimes now we lose this one. Okay. But anyways, if you look at my Great Hall, look where my Great Hall is, because I just am playing so much Arena. Yeah, I mean, it's... And the only reason why I'm making this progress at my Great Hall is because I'm playing a lot. And I'm also not afraid to lose in battle, man. I was like, oh, okay, I'll play until I lose one. I don't really care if I lose one or not. It just doesn't really matter that much. I mean, I'm intentionally trying to drop down stay as close to that 3,200 threshold as possible, like between 3,200 and 3,300, and then playing a lot. So you have all of the tools to make a much better arena team. I would say you must use Fabian. Fabian is not optional. You can, and then from the rest, you could do whatever you want. Now, I recently switched my Fabian build around. I was just running like, random, whatever, no sets whatsoever, just high accuracy, high speed, and it was just random like speed sets and perception and shit like that. Nothing really. And then I got turned on to the five piece supersonic. And when this works actually pretty well. Like, have you ever had like Sephi go and then you die? Sephi goes first because they've got like a 450 speed Sephi. She buffs up the whole team, and then you get deleted and they get turn meter. This shuts that down. Sephi goes first, fills this champion's turn meter by 2% reach buff for on each enemy. It's like, nope, you're going next. You're going next. Accuracy on him is not a joke. So I feel like extreme endgame players, which I am not, are trying to do what I'm doing with Fabian with like 400 plus speed and 700 plus accuracy. I'll get there. You know what I mean? I'm just going to have to make do with 348 speed and 578 accuracy. Forgive me. It's all I got. You know what I mean? Oh, let's rework this real quick. It's not better, but
as we reflect upon the world today. Oh, Annabelle, radiant as the dawn, your face a shining star in the firmament.
Anyways, I would play around with that. Yeah, and I'm not gonna get super detailed or just do it for you. I'm just gonna point you in the right direction if that's okay. But yeah, let's go over here and look at your arena. Oh yeah. All right, this is the first thing to max out right here. Action Wars. Yeah, you have to take it all the way up. Here's mine. Yeah, that's grade 1, so it's inexpensive. Yeah, 800. Yeah, I am dead serious. All right, I'll let you look at I'm not gonna rebuild your roster. I'll just tell you. But yeah, you gotta go here. So Live Arena is a pain in the ass. The suggestion that I have in Live Arena is, oh God. Okay, here are the reasons why to play Live Arena. 1, getting this chest every day is going to give you dust. It's pretty cool. I know that you can get 1 legendary book a month. I actually feel like that doesn't happen, but the dust is what's important right here. 5 matches a day. When you get to 35 matches, you're going to get some of the best gear. You're also going to get 4 primal shards a month from here. And some of the best gear in the game. Impulse. I could always use more impulse. Then you have all the general and the seasonal shit. I get it, right? It's a hassle. Here's the thing. Don't try to win Live Arena. Win 5, lose 5. Win 5, lose 5. Play 10 matches a day. Never do better than 5 wins. If you play 10 matches and you get 4 wins, 6 losses, play another 5 and get 1 win so that the way, and then lose the other 4 so that you end the day with 5 wins, 10 losses. So every single day, 5 wins, 5 losses, or 5 wins, 10 losses, and that's it. And don't play the bullshit matches. You load into a match and they got some bullshit, 6 red Crixia that goes 500 speed or what. Don't play that guy. Just back out of the match. You got to get 5 losses anyways. Because there's so much stuff in here that's good. So much good stuff. All this stuff is good. All this stuff is good. All of this stuff is good. This here is good, specifically the dust. Make sense? It's just, and then you're gonna go into the area bonuses and do faction wars. Yeah, you're just gonna do faction wars. This is the no-brainer. So what's gonna happen is that in general, at some point you're gonna be able to blow away Demon Lord. You're gonna be able to blow away Sand Devil or whatever. And you're going to get this feeling that you wasted all of these upgrades in all of these areas except for Faction Wars and Curse City. I feel like you can't get enough in those two. Yeah, I'll make a video about this, actually. I'll make a video about it. Let me organize my thoughts. Yeah, Demon Lord Titus Wixwell. Yeah. The thing about Faction War is hard. It's hard. Yeah, it's just hard. You saw me waste. You saw me how frustrated I was with Faction Wars today. It's actually hard. What are we doing here? Silver Keys and Doom Tower. All right, I want to finish that because I think I'm going to be doing reviews for a while. What's that? Nooch Too Good coming through with 22. Oh, you have a Titus Wixwell team? All right, fantastic. I've never used her. But still, I've never used her. Problem with I'm starting to lose interest in I feel like I shouldn't I blew through 12 sacred shards yesterday to get 2 legendaries that I might not use. I think focusing on fusions and getting mythicals is the current game plan. Amazing game-changing legendaries are now that are in the sacred shard pool is getting few and far. Few and far. I don't. A tiger skinwalker and then a useless orc. Yeah, and then I would encourage you to do your advanced quests. Oh, Curse City. Please tell me You're doing your Cursed City. Oh my God. You got to do your Cursed City, man. Cursed City has the best loot to time investment in the game right now. Yeah. And you can run stuff in the background while you're playing Grim Forest now. So like right now you have 1,000 energy. If I was gonna jump into take your account today, like what I would do is I would go, okay, I'm gonna go and run Fortress on background, and then I'm gonna go right into Grim Forest. Like I'm gonna go like this, and I'm just gonna that's great. I would just go like this, start multi-background, then I would go like this, and then I would be heading right into Grim Forest. Run, don't walk. And my strategy is to go after all of the ones that don't have characters associated, like there. I would be hitting up those. And then when they're all gone, when I've gotten through all of them and I don't have any other space to advance, like all of this stuff right here, I don't save those. The reason why I don't save those is I actually want them done to advance my squad as quickly as possible so that I can run over the other nodes. These ones I saved till last. I can't stand these. All right, we'll make a video. It's roster review time, and this is going to be a fun one today because this is a 20 million account. Now, I have a 19 million account, and before I get into this, the beauty of Raid Shadow Legends is that one gets to play this game in many different ways, and there's things that I'm going to find interesting, and there's things that you're going to find interesting. So there's many different ways to approach this game, and the way that I approach this game may be, in fact, different than a lot of other people do, right? I tend to be very min-max, very sweaty, very grindy, try to get the most out of my resources as possible. And yet, every night, when we're settling into bed, I'm playing next to my wife, she's having fun doing other things. So the approach that we're going to talk about today is mostly going to be about what I like and what I would do if I took over this account. Now, first things first, if you've not done so already, click the link in the description. You're going to get your journey started off right with an amazing clan boss demon lord starter team, which is amazing. You're going to race through the early game to get the legendary books and the sacred shards that are needed in clan boss to get started in fusions, and Narma is over the top good for that. Use promo code RAID7 in the first 24 hours so that you can get Pelops the Victor, and you got to get Tagore up and running too. Those three are really, really important. So couple things, and I got to talk about Grim Forest a lot, and we're going to talk about min-maxing Grim Forest because I think right now the best use of time to rewards right now in Raid Shadow Legends is going to be Grim Forest. And the beauty of Grim Forest, if we're going to go into Grim Forest first, is that you can do things in the background. So like I went in here and was like, you know what? Let's start your fortress. There it is. It's running. And then you can run and skip and do other things in the background. So quite often, when I jump in and I start playing for the day, I will be doing things in the background like my Iron Twins, like my tower, whatever I can be doing in the background while I'm playing my Grim Forest. Now, the strategy that I use in Grim Forest is that I try to get my squad level as high as possible before moving on. So like right there, background multi-battles complete. So we're going to go, and then why don't we see what else we got? He did all of that. I don't know, and we could do maybe this right here. We're just going to throw one of these on in the background while we go do that. I don't even know if this team will work for him. We're just going to do it while we're shooting the video, because this is what I do. I run all this stuff in the background while I go and play Grim Forest, because one can do Live Arena, Grim Forest, and Cursed City while things are running in the background. Now, what I do is I'm trying to get my squad level as high as possible. And so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going after these nodes right here that don't have a boss associated to it. And when I do that, I can get through them very easily. These are going to be the easy ones, right? And I typically will create my team, and you're going to use what's best in your roster. I do think it's important to have a certain number of HP burn champions, a certain amount of heal block champions, because that's what's going to be needed for the chests. The strategy of this, you probably already have your setup. And then I also like to run all the turtles. I think it's very fun to run the turtles. But, he's got a lot of that right here. And, and then you just go in and you just set it up and you get go, right? And it's pretty straightforward. Typically, turtles can handle everything. And you can see he's got turtles, super easy. We're going to get through it. And the point I'm trying to make is I go through the stages that have no boss attached to it. And I seek all of those out first. And I just start opening parts in the map. And I keep running these right here until I get through them. What that's going to do is that's going to give me a boost so that I can boost up. And when I get the 3 options, when I go up a level, I'm almost always looking to get speed. And there is like a hierarchy of things that I prefer. I definitely am looking for speed. I like getting resistance and accuracy, mostly just resistance. And then I also like getting defense, let's say over HP or attack. But for me, it's speed, speed, speed. That's the one that I'm going to pursue the most, is just to get the speed. Now, we're going to go through and do these. Some people will save these for rainy days. I get that. I don't. I just run through it as fast as possible. And I will go and hit all of these right here, like the ones that just have no boss. And then from there, I will seek out the 2, whatever is the lowest. Like right here, I'm going to see, well, okay, can I move forward in the map? Can I move forward in the map? Okay, I'm going to take out that node. I'm going to take out that node. All right, let's see here. I got to take out, I would just go for all of those nodes first because they're going to be the easiest. And then when I've advanced as much as I can through the map, then I'm going to go and do the 250s or whatever number is lower. It's going to be different on normal than hard. And then I have found that these chests are pretty easy to beat. It's just a matter of going in and making sure that I have a heal block champion. This is really just about a heal block champion. And there's a couple of them that are important. I think a lot of people will use Venomage. A lot of people will use Lemonisi. You could use Coldheart. I typically have at least 3 in my roster. I'm not 100% familiar with all of his champions in his roster, but going into this match without heal block is a mess. And you just got to have that heal block. Coldheart, Venomage, Mashalid, and I take in 4 always. I have 4 in my roster, so that way I can always get one. That way I don't have to hit refresh. And then Venomage. I think the common ones are going to be Lemonisi, Venomage, and Coldheart. And then you probably have 1 on your own. And the mechanic that I'm talking about very specifically is a debuff. We don't want them healing up and creating problems. So we're talking about these 2 right here. That or that is what's going to make it a lot easier. And you can see right here, no champions meet that criteria. And so I would have to hit the redraw. Those are really easy with the correct champions. And then I'll go from there. And I will go through, and then eventually I'll just keep doing that. Make sure all the 250s are done. Make sure all the dungeons are done. Start from the easiest. Then I go up to the 275s. And then the boss has the minions on the side. It's important to kill the minions first before you go at the boss. The final boss is actually super easy. This has easily, hands down, the best rewards for the amount of time you spend on it in the entirety of Raid Shadow Legends. This is worth your time doing first. Absolutely. Now, the next area that I like to focus on is going to be in the Great Hall and in an arena. Now, most players, they're kind of in that gold 5 area. I'm a big fan of running a single champion on defense. If I go in and look at my defense, I run a single champion on defense. I run Lady Annabelle. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep my classic arena score somewhere between 3,200 and 3,300 so that I'm in that gold 5 area and so that I get very easy matches. And he has a ton of great arena champions. Right now he is running Turtles, which I told him to reconsider because he has characters like Carnage and Marius and Fabian. Those are the type of champions I think are going to work best inside of Arena. I gave him some suggestions of what to do with that. And the reason why that's going to be important is because this is where one is going to be able to play very quickly. The idea in Arena is to play these matches very quickly. I dropped down to 3,200. I was like, I don't want to go below 3,200. And then I run 20 or 30 matches in a row. And I'm just going to pull it up. I'm going to push a button so that I can show you what mine is right here. This is mine right here, right? I typically will run a 93%, which for some reason or another, that's not hard to do. It's just not hard to do when you're running a single champion on defense. For some reason or another, it makes my matches a lot easier, and I just stay above 3,200. Now, because I'm playing 123 matches, 123 wins versus 20 wins, this is going to affect my great haul, and this is going to affect all parts of the game, and this is where I've really moved forward. I'm using every single token, every single refresh, every single day, and I'm trying to max this out. Even if I do that, that takes like 2 years to finish all of this. I've seen Reddit posts where people saying, I just finished it in 7 years or 6 years. Yeah, without being diligent and having a sandbag strategy in Arena where you can win matches quickly and efficiently while not pushing the upper limits of the Arena. In fact, right now I'm at 3,400. I really need to be dropped down, but that's where I'm at right now, is the 3,400. And I run the same defense always. I run Lady Annabelle because she's my favorite champion, right? Lady Annabelle on defense, that's it. I'm that guy. And I'm just in there all the time. Now, if you're finding Arena to be a hassle, my suggestion would be, we should invite that whip guy. Oh my God, there you go. Someone in chats. See that I'm recording a video right now inside of my Alliance chat. Anyways, I would say that you got to just jump in right when you start for the day, right? Right when you start for the day, the first thing to do is go in and see if there's some easy, low-hanging fruit. If you don't enjoy Arena, just pop in here, take the quick, that's easy, do those, right? And then 15 minutes, come back, or before you log out for the day, like the first and the last thing you do at all times is do your Arena matches. If your team is set up correctly and you're sandbagging Arena, you should be able to just blow through these 8 tokens really quick. Hit a match, win, hit a match, win, hit a match, win, hit a match, win, because you're sandbagging, right? And I think the same thing is also going to be true inside of Live Arena. And Live Arena, I'm going to give a strong case right here to play Live Arena. First one is, like, if you want to do better in Faction Wars, you got to put all of this right here in Faction Wars. I feel like eventually at some point, let's say Demon Lord, for example, you're going to be able to get through Demon Lord max rewards all the time. And then it's going to feel like, man, I kind of wasted resources, boosting up my Demon Lords. You are not going to feel that way about Faction Wars. You're just not. And it's cheaper, right? Grade 1, that's a grade 1 versus a grade 3. Faction Wars hard is actually hard. Curse City is actually hard. And the rest of these nodes, eventually at some point, it's like, wow, I can blow through the hardest difficulty of Ice Golem, no problem. Why did I put all those resources? I can destroy the Demon Lord. I've got Titus Wixwell now. What do I need all this stuff? You don't. But you're always going to need more out of Faction Wars. And the reason to play Live Arena is, I'll give you the reason why to play Live Arena. It's because of the rewards. A couple things. Every day, get your 5 wins. Yeah, you can get a legendary book. I actually don't notice that I get that very often. They say you can get one a month. Debate, jury's out on that. What you're really doing it is for the Chaos Dust. This is going to be very important for upgrading the substats on your gear. Right here, this is so good. You get 4 Primal Shards a month. Every 35 wins, you get a chest, and you're going to get this Impulse gear. Zeal's great also, but Impulse. I would take, if I could have my entire roster full of Impulse gear, oh my God, it's so good. In addition to that, there's just tons of great stuff to play in the seasons and in the general. And the strategy, I'm going to go into it real quick, but the idea is play 10 matches a day to not get more than 5 wins. The idea is to get 5 wins, 5 losses. Do not play the matches that you know you're going to lose. Someone's taking too long. Someone's got a team that's going to run over you. Back out. All you're trying to do is get 5 wins, 5 losses. Don't get 6 wins, 4 losses. 5 wins, 5 losses. And if you ever go into a situation where you play your 10 matches and you're 4 wins and 6 losses, spend the 15 gems and do 5 wins, 10 losses. Go in and spend the 15 gems, get that 1 win and lose the other 4. You're going to drive your elo down. You're going to be sandbagging because this game mode is designed for you to have a 50% win-loss ratio. Why play the matches that you know you're going to lose and play the matches that are easy to win? Drive your elo down, have a better experience, get in and out of Live Arena in maybe like 10 minutes in a day, 15 minutes top. If you want to win every match, yeah, you can spend all afternoon here, 30, 40 minutes. That's the thing too. But if you don't like it and you want the rewards, because this is good stuff, do the 5 and 5 or the 5 and 10. 5 wins, 10 losses. If you do 5 wins, 10 losses over enough, you're going to drop your elo down so that it's very easy to play in this. I've ran into this where I win 5 in a row. I was like, wow, how did that happen? I just won 5 in a row. And then I immediately go lose 5 in a row. It's important to get that balance of 5 wins and 5 losses. So those are just some general strategies on the way I played it. Like I said at the beginning of the video, tons of ways of playing Raid Shadow Legends. Maybe you don't want to sandbag and you want to be sweaty and win everything all the time. Oh, I want to get the rewards as quickly and efficiently as possible. Grim Forest is going to do that. Classic Arena is going to do that. Live Arena is going to do that as well. If you haven't done so already, click the link in the description. You can start a new account. It's going to be a bonkers new account. We got Narma and Pelops and Tagore. Tagore, super, super good. And then if you log in for 7 days, you're going to get the free login champion Skeletor. This is going to be changing over. I believe actually that is expired already. There's going to be a new one. I think that you had to start before the 22nd to get Skeletor. I wouldn't worry too much about Skeletor because there's another one around the corner. In fact, there's videos about the new next free login champion. Those rotate, so you're going to get that. You're not missing anything. Bye for now. All right. Did I miss anything? I hope that was helpful. Yeah, I can do another one. Hope that was helpful. The Grim Forest, man. Grim Forest. Oh, man. Run, don't walk. Do your Grim Forest, right? Instagram, yeah, I saw that. I saw you guys typing in the chat while I was vlogging through that. Mashalid? Yeah, there you go, OP Gamers. There's the code right there. Hold on, I did something wrong. All right, we're here for everyone's second favorite game mode. You can leave at the team select stream. Oh yeah, I bag out all the time. You can go in and out really fast. You just get as soon as it loads, as soon as you get into match, then when you have to select team, you back out. You just back out really fast. Yeah, sandbagging in arena really makes that experience much better. Holy moly, I don't know what to tell you. It just is. Let's do. I need to do I'll do another roster review. Someone said that they wanted a roster review. Hit me up on Discord. What I mean by that is I have to add you. You can't add me. And if you go to my Discord server and you at me, then I can become friends with you, and then we can go from there. And let's see. I do want to do. This is on my tablet. I'm using a tablet link here. I'm playing on my tablet. I guess I'm running out of time for the day. I've only got 2 more hours before server reset. If I want to get sweaty, I probably should get sweaty here in the Cursed City. I'm so close to finishing the back row. Just been running out of time. Also, I got to get through this live arena. Well, we got to do that here in a second. Or the tag arena. Let's do this. Yeah, I can do that because there's an event running. Oh no, you can back out right when you're in the team select area. Yeah, and I'm sure you understand what I mean by. Thank you for letting me look at your 20 million account, by the way. Everybody plays the game differently. I'm not trying to pin it as wrong or even better. I just different, if you will. I really like to min-max rewards. Kat would hate Raid Shadow Legends if she played it the way I did. Does that make sense? There's a lot of ways of playing the game. I think I play it the best type of way, though, and your way sucks. So, but there's just so much to do that you can engage in Raid Shadow Legends in a numerous different types of ways. Yeah. See, I know exactly what that is the situation. Yeah, because I do wake up in the middle of the night to do stuff. I don't play Raid Shadow Legends in a sane kind of way at all. It's definitely more extreme. Okay. That's interesting. I don't think I have that one. Oh, that's some crazy stipulations though. Happy Prime Day, Grand Theft Auto 6 pre-sale day. Oh, really? How much is that? Oh, I do because the screen is bright. Well, I play the game in a very neurotic kind of way that probably a lot of people would say is unhealthy. Also, I need to buy. Wait, they're not for sale anymore? Oh, fuck. They weren't going to let me do that for the champion chase no matter what, then, right? Well, I guess I'll be opening a fuck ton of void shards tomorrow. $80 and $100? Oh. Yeah, I think I gotta play that game. To me, that's like the game of this. The hype surrounding GTA 6 is like this is the game of the decade, right? I don't know how I'm not gonna play that game. Yeah, it's $1 billion game. All right, I don't know if anybody's gonna jump on. If not, um, are they gonna charge a subscription service for it? Yeah, what's up, Chuck? Oof. All right, have a good one. I think we're talking about GTA 6. I don't know the monetization on it. I just know that the hype is insane. Boy, I really hope they got it right. I really hope they got it right. Anybody here in the baby clan that needs somebody? There's somebody here asking if they got a clan. We don't. I don't think I have. There's a couple people here that run clans. I think we're full on ours. Hmm. Well, what's the point of paying $80 if you're gonna have microtransactions? I mean, if it's for cosmetics and shit I don't care about, that's fine. But why am I paying the game to have stats? I don't agree with that. Woohoo! Well, I'm probably going to do it just because I am beyond curious. Beyond curious on how that plays out. Mm-hmm. Am I almost through this yet? How much more do I have on that event dungeon? Um, Deer Hunters. Did I do that one? I think I did. Yeah, I did that one. And then I want to get to the top of... All right, that one right there. I got 1 day, 11 hours. Okay, so I don't need to rush that. I can do that. 2 online subs? We're talking about GTA 6. I don't know, man. I feel like if I have a good time, you know, it could be worth that and more. I could see it being a big turnoff for a lot of people, but yeah, I have to add you as a friend. So if you go on the Discord server and you at me, say at Mobile Gamer, hi. And then tag me, and then I'll add you as a friend. Yeah, I know. It's supposed to be coming out, what, Nick? When is the... Let's see, let's pull it up. Yeah, well, that's the first thing that came up. November 19th? Oh, God, that's not that far. Oh, I want to play on my PC. I don't want to play... Hmm... 12 to 16 months? What the fuck? Hmm. I don't like consoles. All right, I will. Here we go. Hello, Angelo. I have added you as a friend, so just accept my friend request. All right, there we go. Hello. I don't know why that's being weird. All right, there goes. I'm playing this on my tablet with a tablet link. All right. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, Cat loves playing in Raid Shadow Legends. I'm gonna do one more roster review, and then I will turn my attention to Reddit, maybe the new login champion. Okay. I'm gonna log into this gentleman's account here, and see if we have some suggestions for them. All right, I'm going in, sir. All right, there's a promo code today. There you go. 23 million. Holy shit. All right. Well, we got some big boys in here today. All right. I'll say the same thing that I said earlier, but I got to re-say it again. There are a lot of different ways of playing Raid Shadow Legends. Everyone tends to enjoy this game in a different way. There's different game modes that appeal to different types of people. I look at the way that Cat plays Raid Shadow Legends versus the way that I play it. You know, I wake up at 3 in the morning and I'm doing shit. Like, I'm neurotic about it. I'm sweaty. I'm hyper competitive. It's perhaps even unhealthy. So that is going to be the framework from which I present suggestions. Not everybody has to play the game the way I do. And I think in some ways, Cat plays a better way. And to each their own, right? It's good. Now, first thing that I wanted to say here is I'm a little bit concerned about your shard levels. This can be a problem if you're... Are you on the fusion rotation, Angelo? Are you doing fusions? You got 3 tokens. Are you getting ready for Newt? You have 3 tokens. Are you going to be doing the next swap? The next fusion starts in 7 days. Are you going to be ready for it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's not good, though. I'm worried that you don't have enough sacred shards. Straight up. Yeah, I'm worried that you don't have enough sacred shards. And yes, you do want Fabian. I feel like there's a couple ones that are just bonkers. I feel like the 2 big no-brainers are Fabian and or Newt. And then depending if you have Wixwell, then you want Titus. If you have Titus, you want Wixwell. But that combo is very strong. I feel like there's some other ones, but I feel like those are really good. Yeah, I can see you have a lot of champs in the vault. Anyways, that's not good. You don't have enough. Yeah, you got you're doing Wixwell. That's great. Oh, man. Oh, I don't know if you have Titus, but you have all the stuff for it. Okay, well. I mean, I have Titus Wixwell. That team's a pain in the ass. It's not my favorite. This worries me here. You know, you've got... You didn't play Chimera last week. Right? Ooh, you're not playing Grim Forest. So there's no upside to this. This is good. I would say just max out your faction wars. So far, I'm going to have similar suggestions as the last video. I'm just going to be spamming stuff in your chat. Don't worry about it. That's more for me. The best use of your time is going to be Grim Forest. I would suggest doing that every day religiously, with starting with hard. You have the roster to do hard. Yeah. You have the gear. You have a 20 million account. And if you don't have the gear, well, part of it is this. CVC's around the corner. Dude, Swift Parasy's bonkers good now. Like, open this. Holy moly. Deflection is good now. Open D's. CVC's what, Tuesday next week? You have the gear sitting right here. You have the relics sitting right here to do all kinds of crazy shit. There's so much untapped resources right here. Let's look at your arena team. Yeah, you got Marius. Cleanse? Oh. Oh, yeah, you got a problem. Oh, boy. Yeah. Oh, did you play on PC? Yeah, that's going to be your friend. You got a fast arbiter. Yeah, I would flush 1,000 of these pieces of gear right here, right now, if this is my account. $1,000 of them. And I would flush these 700 pieces of accessories. I'm not going to do that for you. I feel like that's a traumatic experience that you're going to have to do for yourself. But you have, from the way I see it, you easily have 700 pieces of accessories you could sell off and 1,000 pieces of artifacts that are not really doing anything for you. Nah, I'm not going to do it. I'm not comfortable doing it. I've done it for one other person, and they were in my alliance, and I know it stressed them out. And I'm not willing to do that. I'm not going to dump all of this stuff, but I promise you this stuff is not helping you. There's two different ways that you can approach this. You could spend the $5 on Hell Hades and use their recommendation system. I made a whole video about, identifying, let's say, like the worst. How about like this? the worst 171 pieces of gear on your roster. Like, for example, right here, this is a rating of what the gear is now and what the potential it is. This is the absolute lowest tier piece of gear. Bin. It's an HP flat stat 5-star Mercurial. It will never be upgraded to be better than trash. No matter where this rolled, it's always going to be a trash piece of gear. So there's a way of identifying the gear as their quality. And the way the Hell's Hades does it is that it separates its potential when you roll it up from where it is now. And so I often look at artifact potential, and unless it has the potential of being godlike, it's getting sold. Which is not smart to do on, like, Mercurial, let's say. I don't think you want to do that on your Mercurial. There's a lot of exceptions to this. Yeah, let me find the video. I got a video about it. I'd rather send you a link to the video and ease you into that. I'm not comfortable just flushing all your gear. Yeah, I'm not comfortable doing gear dumps. Yeah, I don't do them. There's a bunch of reasons why I don't do them. But I just want to tell you that I do not do them. I'm not willing to do gear cleanses. It's just not. But that video explains the gear cleanse. I think that's what you need, is the gear cleanse puzzle. Yeah. Well, no. Hell's Hades is free. I pay $5 for the artifact rating system. So each piece of gear is assigned a rating, right? A rating potential. Starting off at bin, very weak, average, strong, very strong, legendary, and then top tier is godlike. So there's all these different ratings, right? The top number is where the piece of gear is today. And then this right here is what is the best it could be if it gets the best possible rolls as it goes from 4 to 8 to 12. So this currently is a very weak piece of gear. It could roll up to a very strong piece of gear, right? So, like, the worst would be like a bin over bin. It's trash now. It's always going to be trash, right? So, like, right now in his inventory, he has 9 pieces of gear that not only are not good now, they never will be good. Some of this is obvious, right? You know, a 3-star curing flat, defense over flat HP, and that it's a common, is clearly not a good piece of gear, nor will it ever become a good piece of gear. Bin over bin. This system right here is where you're going to pay the $5 a month for to see the ratings. They do all the other stuff, but not the ratings. Got it? I will sell these 9 pieces of gear for you, sir. I have no problem doing that. But dumping 1,000 pieces of gear, no, I'm not comfortable doing it. I'm just not. Yeah, my suggestion is to look into this. Watch the video. Yeah, it's a subscription. You could turn it on and off. I pay $5 to Hell Hades. Let me read back up. £5. It's not even in dollars. It's pounds. He's back in the UK. Simon's in the UK. And here's a link to the video right here talks about it. Yeah, this video right here goes into the entire process of artifacts and accessory optimization. So what we're going to be doing today is 400 of them. I've only effectively need 3 or 400 Raid Shadow Legends. There's a lot. Shows how I use the tool. We've got a lot of Raid Shadow Legends. Okay. The other thing too, which we talked about, like that's a whole video, and I've already made that video. Yeah, you need to start using this. Is good. This right here, you got to start using this if you want. I've got videos about this too on what not to do this. Some of this looks really good though. That looks good. That looks amazing. I mean, clearly you know what you're doing. That's good. I think you just want to automate it. Ah, this is good. Huh. Well, that's not, doesn't make sense. All right, maybe throw something else onto the screen for you. And I think you understand this. There's really no reason to not take gear up to 12 or 8 on if you ever play them in a battle. 16, the decision is really when do I take a piece of gear from 12 to 16. So I don't see, like, there's no reason this should not be at 8. 12 is not expensive either. That's actually a pretty good piece of gear right there. That could just be an oversight. I'm not sure. I don't know if you play Embrus or not. Maybe you don't play Embrus. I think you have gear. I think you're okay on your gear, though. Probably not that great. I get it. Oh, I just hit a blood sugar wall. I hit a blood sugar wall. I just hit a wall. Yeah. Yeah, I think for you is just that video. And considering using the Hell Hades optimization tool. Oh, I'm gonna call it. Nice account, by the way. This is great. We've got some great mythicals. Holy moly, this looks good. Amoebius Crixia. Woohoo! She should wreck nerds in Arena. What concerns me on your account is you're not playing. Clearly, you're not playing Grim Forest. Yeah, you got to play Grim Forest. Grim Forest is where all the good stuff is. Best use of the time is Grim Forest. All right, I'm out. Yeah, Grim Forest is where you're going to get the most bang for your buck. time to rewards, I believe. I can't, I mean, I guess you could debate it, but I'm not really sure where your time spent compared to what you get back. Grim Forest is where it's at. Whew, I'm a poet and didn't know it. Yeah, but no, Grim Forest. Grim Forest. All right, I'm going to call it for today. I'm tired. Streamed for 5 hours, which is not a long time, but oh no, I did record. I recorded 3 videos. Maybe I'll record another one with Kat right now. Let's see who is streaming on Twitch. Raid Shadow Legends. I've been making some friends over here. What's up? All right, I'll go with you. Yeah, I just want to hang out with you. Woohoo! Yeah, don't say that on the stream. They don't understand. They might have. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a bad cat. All right. I know. Bad cat. We're gonna go hang out with Vampire, who is 100 million account. This guy is beyond endgame. Extreme endgame. He's good. All right, bye for right now.